Hello and welcome to the final week of Theory 3 Grand Arena. The first opponent for the final week was Prometheus. So let's just get rolling, shall we? Up north, not a whole lot of GLs, just Ray and then Starkiller with Mon Mothma, Iden, and some other crap. Then down south we had JML, Lord Vader, Raddus, Grand Inquisitor, and Jango bounty hunters. So a guy that definitely wailed out on the Inquisitors earlier this year to get, well, the Grand Inquisitor already. Luckily, his Datacron for Lord Vader, 0 dodge, which is always nice to see. Yeah. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. And if y'all enjoy the video, hit like and hit subscribe. I actually remembered to say that at the beginning of the video instead of at the very end. I'll probably repeat it at the end anyways. But anyways, why did I say anyways so many times? I was about to say it again. Regardless, I hope y'all enjoy. Thrawn on this team will complicate matters some because of fracture, obviously. Yeah. We'll see how much he slows us down. I do need to remember to try to get rid of the potency on my SLKR Datacron during Conquest for the next couple weeks, but I also need to work through Conquest before I start really farming mats and all that lovely shit again. So, we'll see. We'll see how things turn out. Don't really know why I gave that to Voss, but Oh, Kylo's fractured. There goes, well, Watt and Voss, so lovely. The final week's videos will be longer than week 2's videos were, just on account of, different opponents, obviously, and then different levels of defenses that they've set out. Did that make any sense? Oh my god, stop fracturing. Oh, well, there goes Royal Guard. Now for the Chiss. Nice. Alright. Fun times for all. Luckily, by the time this video goes up, which should be tomorrow, which is Wednesday, we'll be under a month away from not having to deal with this Datacron for Lord Vader. So that'll be nice. Well, speaking of, I need to make another one for him from this current set 5. I need to make one for him of some sort of fashion. It obviously won't be as overpowered as this one is, but it won't hurt regardless to make one for him with the protection up from dots. Okay. Now, who are we going for? No, the Inquisitors. I have a bone to pick with the Inquisitors. The 7th sister has, she had the worst drop rate out of the 4 that I still need to get done. During the double drops, she had the worst drop rate. I got less than 40 shards for her during the double drops, and I'm beyond annoyed. Like, I was able to get 5th brother from, I think, like 5 stars. I mean, either 4 stars or really low 5 stars, all the way to needing less than 50 shards to get him to 7 stars. So that's pretty good. And then 9th sister I didn't do as good. 8th brother not really as well, but I made a lot more progress on those 2 than I did the 7th sister. Her drop rate is abysmal. I mean, yeah, I should have already been done with these guys way back when, but I also got distracted with working on the profundity wrecks and all that fun stuff. So yeah, that's just my own fault. But anyways, really do need to diversify my vocabulary because I just said anyways 2 times, not in a row, but 2 times in the last minute. Old tanky ninth sister here is going to be a problem for me to kill for a moment. Actually, I was trying to make sure I had the mic pointed to my mouth because that'd be a bit of a prudent thing to do. Come on, let's get this over with. While this is going on, I'm going to grab a screenshot from the fight against this guy. No, that's not it. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay. I wonder when the scores are going to be up. Not scores, but the history, because I'd be extremely intrigued to see how my final opponents did for this week. I just want to know, you know? Alright. So I had seen this guy had left. Well, not left. He had had his team on defense from week 2. And one of his opponents said Jedi Knight Revan Jedi against it. So I'm like, I mean, my Jedi are relatively fast. Let's give it a go. Well, okay, I say Jedi, I mean Revan and only Revan. Grandmaster Yoda's not too slow, but he could be a little better off of mods, but that's not really an important thing for me to work on at the moment. But his Zam was ridiculously fast. And I really needed to save my GLs for other stuff and not, you know, a random bounty hunter team. Alright, they're dead. What are we doing next? What are we throwing against Admiral Raddus? I couldn't remember what all Raddus gives. I know he gives speed and all that, but I didn't remember how much per Rogue One ally. So I was trying to really decide what would work where. Okay, I can hear aircraft flying around, which isn't all that surprising, but it's really loud. I don't exactly know why I brought Wrecker in. I've been trying to diversify, not diversify, but change up who I use on my Bad Batch team in 3v3. I know Tech is supposed to be better, so I did use Tech in later fights in this round, but not against this one. Obviously not, because, well, I'm already in the fight. Not much I can do about that. Okay, let's see. Oh, lovely. Oh my god. Also, the fact that he managed to resist the buff immunity was annoying. Come on, boys, let's kill Raddus before he gets stupid hope charged up to blap us out of existence. Oh my god. Well, that didn't work. I do imagine if I'd brought in tech instead of wreckers, things would have been a little better because I may have been able to keep Raddus there stun locked. But, no, my persistence on using. My insistence on using these three comes to backfire. So yeah, lovely. First loss of the week. Okay, also with this team, it has been ages since I have done it's honestly been ages since I've seen Jedi Master Luke on defense in Grand Arena. So I don't remember if he works well in 3v3 against Jedi Master Luke. I know in 5v5 he does, but not so much here. Because they're kind of just lapping me. Like, there goes Grievous, and I'm like, screw that. So yeah, another loss. Mostly because of my own cheapness of not wanting to use a GL against Jedi Master Luke. I did change up my defenses for the final week. Well, that's kind of obvious because now you see more Sith on offense than I had in the first 2 weeks. But no, I changed it up and it worked out pretty well. It's not going to work in January, obviously, because the datacrons for Lord Vader will be gone. So it's not that big of a deal. I'll worry about that whenever we get there. But yeah. Alright. Jedi Knight Luke and Hoda are dead. Now it's just the old men fighting. Okay, well that wasn't much of a fight, but yeah, okay, whatever, I don't care. Probably should have done that first, but I figured Grievous would have had a better chance of beating that team, but oh well. Okay. What are we doing now? Oh, it's Darth Malgus. That was the other team up north. I don't know how I forgot that. Where is Wampa? There it is. Wampa's gonna have some Imperial troopers for breakfast. Maybe. Seeing that low amount of potency and just also crit damage set was weird. But then again, I haven't changed the mods on my Iden in a while, so maybe things have changed. I don't know. I just prefer having potency on her as a whole, just so that way she makes life a little more difficult for people with Wampa. If they don't have enough tenacity, you know. They can be stunned by item. like Arnold found out against Aesop a while ago. That's still amusing as hell to think about to this day. Also, this was one of the more weak lineups for an Iden team. You would ideally want Death Trooper or someone that can do literally anything else besides Snow Trooper in a 3v3. But oh well, his loss. Not everyone can plan ahead spectacularly, I guess. I don't know. Well, she died, so. Oh, speaking of not died, but I was talking about if the history for this week is up yet or not. I wonder if it is. I'm gonna look while I clean up my mess of a fail against Raddus. It is not up for me yet. Bastards. Oh, might help if I actually re-logged in. It's weird. It is not out unless I see the refresh on my computer. Oh well, that's not that big of a deal to worry about. Oops. Did not mean to hit the boom one. Sorry about that. Ow. God damn. Alright, what do we got in the back here? A JTR, some Mandos, some more Inquisitors, Geos, and Bounty Hunters. Lots of, well, not, I was gonna say lots of fun. It's really just a simple back wall. He didn't change anything from week 1. Well, not week 1, week 2. So he literally just went into the final week with the same defenses. Alright, let's slaughter some Mauldalorians. Bye-bye, bam. Oh, Bo doesn't have a Zeta. And there we go. Easy kill. While I was doing the recordings for these final opponents for this week, I actually kept like pausing the recordings. That way I could think about what I was doing instead of having long pauses in between the fights. Well, I obviously still pause in between the fights, but not with the game being recorded, I guess. If that makes any sense. I don't know. Alright, let's go kill some Sith Empire. This will be fun. Alrighty. Come on, let's kill him. There we go. Easy peasy. Now what's my phone going off for? Oh, okay. Meh. Let's see. trying to figure out what Thom's talking about. Trying to figure out what Thom's talking about because we're trying to figure out deploying for territory battles right now, and yeah. Wasn't the biggest fan of Chewie getting focused down, but not much you can do about that, and they died anyways, so take your healing immunity and shove it. Oh, they're trying to figure out the exact number I had for deploying for territory battles. God damn it, Thom, you should have been a little bit more specific there. In this fight, I wasn't entirely sure about. Also, I probably shouldn't have healed in the first place because they were going to cleanse it all. Get rid of all my stacks of courage. Thank ya. Okay, let's see. How much do I actually have? There we go. Okay, now they know how much I actually have to deploy. Oh, and we killed off Fifth Brother in the meantime. Lovely. Bye-bye. Whatever sister that was. I don't remember who. Second sister, sorry. And Eighth Brother. Okay, they're all dead. Yippee. Okay. Now for some bounty hunter scum. No, I wasn't actually going to Ewoks that. That would have been a very big mistake. What am I waiting on? Like, what am I legitimately waiting on? Hit it go. I figured this would be a good team to control the flow of the fight here. Let's see here. The only problem with fighting this Bossk team is grief cleansing, and then also Mando. Okay. Stupid Bossk taunts. Can't get around it. Thank you, Bossk. I really appreciate you, buddy. Not really. I probably should have fractured Grief instead of Bossk there. Because, well, they hit contract. And, yep, Grief is now in stealth. So this is going to be one of the timeout fights I had from this round. just because I went for Bossk so heavily instead of going for Grief. And since Grief can keep himself stealth pretty much all the time now that the contract's popped, I'm screwed. So yippee, we're gonna just slowly grind through this horrible battle. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's not what I do. Might as well finish my squad arena climb up to first. Not that anyone really cares, but, you know, why not? It'll give me something to do while this fight goes on. Was not trying to hit that. Okay. Oh, there'll be music, don't worry. It's not just gonna be silent. It's just more me pissed with myself than anything that I didn't go for Grief earlier while he was able to not be stealthed the entire time. But, you know, you gotta learn from your mistakes somehow. It's not gonna be an overly... It's not gonna be the biggest mistake I do in this final week, but it is a mistake, so it is what it is. Any day now, this will be over. Alright, well, squad arena fight's done. And we're still going on in this one. Good grief. I had put the fight on auto just because we were either going to somehow manage to catch Grief out of stealth or we weren't going to be able to. So it is what it is, really. Oh, lordy. I imagine Boma will be quite pleased to see this fight. Of all things, trip me up. Because he loves his bounty hunters. Alright, squad arena is dealt with. What is loading? Oh, nice. Free crystals from the final payout for Grand Arena. Like the end of season, whatever you want to call it, payout. Let's see. No, great, no, it's... Nope, there's the time over fail message. Alright, well at least it's easier to clean up now that Grief is the only one. I had to look at Grief's payout to see why he kept gaining stealth. Well, it's because of his I almost said cargo payout. No, it's just his payout. Is why it tripped me up so much. But yeah, now I know for the future if I ever face a team like that again, I should kill Grief a lot more quickly than I did. Can't wait to spend however long doing the Profundity event tomorrow. That's going to be an absolute blast to contend with. Hopefully it won't be too horrible now that I actually had to use the fleet. And there's more guides out. Jam put out 2 videos for it, for the event, and then the bonus tier portion of it. So yeah. Those will be extremely helpful for people that haven't started it yet. And there's the cleanup. Now he can move on to his front zone. Let me look at the time. Okay. So I was trying to make sure I had enough time to finish my fleet arena fight real quick. I should be able to have time. If not, then I can just ramble on for the few seconds, however long it takes me to finish it, to pull up the final score. I was giving this another go because I managed to pull off a win with JTR last week. Or was it week 1? Whichever, sometime in 3v3, and it worked out, but I wasn't sure how well it would work out with, you know, relics. Well, more relics. But, you know, trying to never hurts. Oh, cool, now my game is frozen. There we go. I'm not talking about the recording, I meant Fleet Arena. Sorry, I wasn't trying to... I'm trying to multitask, that's what I'm trying to do. Not trying to confuse anybody. Alright. Pull. Oh no, my... That's not good. Okay. Now that's all pulled up. Well. That didn't work out at all. Oh well. That's fine. We gave it an effort, that's all that really matters. Okay, so the final score for that fight was 1129 to 74. He managed to kill one team up north, and he damaged a couple others down south, and then he didn't bother trying anymore. But yeah, if you, like I said earlier, if y'all liked and enjoyed the video, hit like and hit subscribe. And thank you all for watching, and I will catch you next time. Have a good one.